Hello everyone, this is H.M.O.C. and I just want to thank all my old subscribers for hanging in there with me, and my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. So today I'm going to be infusing some oils. So here I have some rose petals. They are very dry, and what I'm going to do is infuse them in some olive oil. 99% of the products we make are made with a base of olive oil, except for that coconut soap I made the other day. So I'm going to put them in this pint-sized mason jar, and I'm just going to use the regular ring and lid for it. And what we're going to do is put about halfway up of rose petals. So I want to do the loose ones because there are some buds still left in here. I want to do some loose ones because then there's more surface area for the oil to penetrate. So I'm just going to pack it in to about halfway of the mason jar, and I'm just going to pack it down because these are kind of airy and loose and everything. So I want to kind of make it not tightly packed, but a little more condensed than just dropping them in there. So I'm just gonna pack them in until I get about halfway, and then I'm gonna make sure they're packed in there. I'm just gonna temp this down a little bit with a chopstick, a very clean wooden chopstick, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and get my oil together. And I do this basically for all my oils. I should say all my infusions. Like, I infuse a number of things, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I infuse every single oil I use, which is basically olive oil and sweet almond oil and maybe jojoba oil, this way. So my olive oil is a little solidified. It's kind of cool in the soap studio today, so that's why it looks the way it does. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just that it's kind of cold in here, and that's why it looks that way. So I'm just gonna pour my olive oil into my jar, and I'm going to fill it to within an inch of headspace because I want to leave room enough for it to be shaken. Now you want to shake this at least once a day for the first week, and then probably about once or twice a week for about 4 to 6 weeks. That's how long I infuse my oils for in a sunny, warm window. It doesn't have to have direct sunlight. Some people say direct sunlight, others say not direct sunlight, but if you have one that has direct sunlight, I've done it both ways and it seems to work just fine. So just shake it up because you want to get all those petals coated so they don't mold or anything. And I've never really had a problem with that, probably because I shake it pretty well. And like I said, you want to be shaking this every day for the first week. And of course I'm going to label it because a number of times you would get sidetracked and do something else, and then you'd be like, well, what is this? I mean, this is pretty easy to see what it is, but you want to make sure you label it and date it as well, so you know when you actually put this up for infusions. So I have two here. One is a lavender, that's the lavender, also in olive oil, and if you can see, it's a little bit darker than the regular olive oil going in. And this is some flaxseed, so you can see how much greener it is. It almost looks like extra virgin olive oil, and those have been infusing for about a month now. And this is how I do my oats. I do my oats in a much bigger container because I use a lot of oats in a lot of the soaps. Probably about 90% of the soaps I will use infused oats oil. So that's my infusion today of red rose petals in olive oil. Very easy, simple to do, no fuss. Just put it in the window, shake it every now and then, and you're good to go. 4 to 6 weeks, and you will have a nice infused oil to use in your soaps. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. Thanks again, and have a great day.